Raising Your Spirits is the first segment of the 19th episode of the first season of New Looney Tunes. Started off really slow. In fact, the bulk of this I found to be really boring, but the last minute or so I rather enjoyed. So there will be spoilers as I talk about what happens, and I'll mention the point when I started to enjoy it. And unfortunately, as I said, it did take pretty much the entire cartoon to get there. It starts off with Bugs Bunny in bed, tossing and turning, unable to get to sleep, and then his bed sheet, appears to come alive. And then we realise that it's actually a ghost taking over the bed sheet, and Bugs spends the cartoon trying to battle this ghost, and then the ghost keeps going to different sheets. And honestly, I love ghost stories, I love spooky animations, and I found this to be really dull. I just thought the animation was it's not badly animated, but it wasn't interesting to look at, and for the most part, the character of the ghost was just really lacking in anything interesting. So I guess it was an interesting idea, but I don't think the execution was very good. However, towards the end, something happens, and I really enjoyed it. So I enjoyed, let's say, the last minute or so, and I will explain now what happens. So this is, of course, a spoiler. We actually get to hear the ghost talking, and he is this teeny tiny ghost because he's possessing this teeny tiny bit of cloth, and Bugs cuts a mouth hole for him and he gets to speak. And I'd say probably about the last 2 minutes. I think it was maybe a little bit longer than that. And once we kind of got to know the ghost, I actually thought it was okay, and I quite liked the character, and that wasn't too bad at all. So there are definitely some things in this that I think worked well, but in general I thought it was pretty boring. So not the best. I still recommend it though, because it was worth it to get to meet the character of the ghost, and at that point I think it was easier to connect with the character and enjoy what we were seeing a little bit more. So not great. Definitely room for improvement. I feel like if they'd brought the character of the ghost in a little bit earlier, by which I mean giving him a stronger personality, it could have been a bit more exciting. But nevertheless, I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. But Raising Your Spirits does have some good moments.